You have to understand YouTube is it's all about transitioning and doing different things, okay? I can't stay stuck, I can't stay stiff, and I can't stay boring. That's why you have. Cause the way you're looking at me keeps driving me mad. Don't understand how you do it to me. I don't wanna go back, but I can't even sleep when you're next to me. Oh, I don't know how you do it. If I go too crazy, would you come and save me? I don't know how long I can go, taking it, taking it, taking it slow. If I go too crazy, would you come and save me? Well, hello. Happy Monday. I hope everybody out there is doing good, doing great, blessed, and staying productive. Um, I hope today is a good and great and a blessed day for you. I hope we all woke up in a good space, okay? Waking up feeling amazing, feeling refreshing, feeling renewed, okay? On this day, on this Monday. HerSheMe, it's me. HerSheMe, it's you. HerSheMe, it's us, okay? I recorded Friday, y'all, and I was gonna put it out because I know I haven't been on here. I was gonna put it out, but I haven't put it out. So today I probably give this video and the video that I put out on Friday that was basically named Randomly Picked. Randomly Picked, just talking about, I would say, different things of just allow yourself to break free from different situations, different situations where we are honestly bounded to. You understand? And I say bounded or shackled or chained or trapped, and we don't even know that we are. And also in that video, I talked about it was something that I wrote, which was randomly picked. I came in the comments and I was reading one of my subs comment, and I felt like it connected with what I had already written. So I decided to get on here and just read it and explain it and speak words to, what I thought about the situation. Um, so basically saying sometimes we are bounded, sometimes we are shackled, sometimes we are trapped, okay? If y'all watch those videos where I talked about trapped, we could be trapped within ourselves, we could be trapped within our mind, we could be trapped within our foundation, we could be trapped within a relationship, okay? We could be trapped within, I say, the past, and some of that stuff we still tend to take it with us, and we never allow ourselves to break free, okay? That's what I talked about, and I talked about me doing a lot of videos basically talk about being shackled, talking about breaking free, because I feel like sometimes there are chains, not change, but chains that are latched to us. You understand? And I feel like each chain does have a brain, okay? The brain of a chain is what I would say. And that's what I put also in randomly picked was the brain of a chain, that wants our soul to claim. And sometimes I just say in certain situations, we cannot identify, I would say, the unknown, okay? You can't even understand it, okay? It's just the unknown. uh but a lot of that sometimes is related to just being bounded, and when they say pray over your foundation, pray over yourself, also when they say when you do those things and your eyes is starting to open and you're starting to see and realize that there are some things in here that is not okay, there are some things in here that I don't want to be tied to. There are some things in here that just don't look right. Then that's where it say, hey, somebody has to acknowledge it to say, it's time for me to break free. It's time for me to do different. It's time for me to move different because I don't want this to roll around on my foundation. Okay. So that's basically kind of the summary of that video. So I will be putting that out. But anyways, y'all, I'm so glad to be here and talking to y'all. And yeah, and I'm just amazed. Okay. Um, So, how did we wake up this morning? Let's jump into it, y'all. How did we wake up this morning? Anybody wake up just in a funk? Anybody wake up on this Monday and you still feel like yesterday, okay? You still feel like the day before. You still feel like last week, okay? How are we feeling? If we woke up and we feel amazing, that's the way to feel. And continue to do things to feel that way throughout your day and allow it to roll over into the next day and the next day after that, okay? I hope we woke up and we said something good to ourselves. Okay, we have to recognize the good that we do. And I always say, as parents, as being a woman, it is hard on us. Okay, in every situation, I mean, you could be married, you could be in a relationship. Like I said, you can be a parent, you might be a single parent. It is hard. I believe on any woman, and I would say guys too, because some guys get put in situations where it's just them and their kids, and I don't want to leave them out. So let's recognize, okay, recognize the good that we do. Appreciate the good that we do. Do not try to compare what you do to somebody else's, okay? Because just because theirs look good and great does not mean that it's good and great. It can look good and great on the outside, but deep within, it could be something totally different that does not even compare to the greatness and the amazing things that you give. Let me say it like that. Um, Acknowledge, okay, acknowledge your goodness, acknowledge your worth, okay. We all are worthy. Sometimes we don't catch it and know our worth in time, but it's okay. That's where I say there's growth, okay, and there's change. And as you can see with me, change just happen, okay, and it happens. And the thing of it is either you gonna jump and be in tune with it, or you gonna sit back and say, that ain't me, I'm not doing that. No, I'd rather jump on shift and be in tune with it, okay, and see what goodness and what different direction this takes me. And it took me in an amazing direction. Okay, it opened my eyes to see a lot in the YouTube streets, see a lot that I used to do, see a lot that I'm doing now, see a lot that I can recognize, see a lot that I can acknowledge and pat myself on the back for and say good job. You understand? So with that being said, make sure we are patting ourselves on the back. Okay, for all that we are giving, everything that we give. Pat yourself on the back. Pat yourself on the back for trying. Whatever you are trying to achieve, whatever process that you are doing right now, trying to achieve or trying to gain or trying to turn something around, pat yourself on the back. Okay? Pat yourself on the back if you have realized or you caught a shift or funk and said, oh, I'm not going to let this take over me. I am going to do different. I am going to try this. Pat yourself on the back if you can acknowledge and see change within yourself or a difference within yourself. Pat yourself on the back. And pat yourself on the back for the ones that want to be strong enough to want to give different and do different, but I just can't, or I just feel too weak to do it, okay? Pat yourself on the back, okay? I think patting yourself on the back and you supporting yourself by patting yourself on the back, it helps you feel better, okay? Um, Remember that we are stronger than we think. My thing keep cutting off. I need to clear out, make room. We're stronger than we think, but sometimes we can fall into our weak, and it's okay. Okay, so I know that some days you have days where people tell you, "Hey, you stronger than you think. Hey, you could be stronger." Da da da. But deep down inside, they not understanding my weakness. They not understanding what I'm going through. They not understanding today I am just weak and I don't want to be strong. I don't want to feel strong. I don't. It's okay to feel like that. The only thing that I would say is do not remain that way, okay? Somehow dig yourself out, okay? You can climb yourself out or dig yourself out, okay? Do not remain that way. Uh, But it's okay to feel that way. It's okay to be that way sometimes, okay? Because I believe in different situations, dealing with different emotions or whatever it is that is applied to you that you are dealing with, a lot of people don't understand, okay? The thing that you can do or want to do is just give good words, try to uplift and make you feel better. But sometimes whatever you are fighting or whatever you are dealing with is deeper than that, to where it takes more than strong words. It takes more than words from somebody that's really not here and that's dealing with what I'm really dealing with. Um, HerSheMe, it's me. HerSheMe, it's you. HerSheMe, it's us. Uh, I always tell y'all we're more amazing, or I would say we are more amazing than we think or we hold ourselves to. I also want to say, remember that, walk on that and stand on that. Guide yourself with that, okay? Do not limit yourself to certain things because of what you see or what you hear. Keep striving, keep going, okay? Keep going. I also want to say, I talked about it before, but starting over. A lot of us are afraid to start over, but sometimes starting over is the best thing ever. Do you understand? Starting over, rebuilding. Sometimes we can build things, but somewhere in there, later down the line, we realize I didn't build it as I wanted to. Okay. It's kind of lopsided, or it's kind of not built straight as I wanted to. It's okay to unbuild, okay, and start over. Sometimes starting over is a hard thing to do because starting fresh, starting new, it's hard. And I think I want to get on here and talk about starting over is because, you know, me starting over, starting fresh, starting new, you know, I think sometimes looking at starting over of where you was and now I'm finna start fresh. I mean, that could take a lot of toll or effect on people because sometimes we don't know if we're doing the right thing or not. But we have to trust our mindset and trust what we feel and trust ourselves. You understand? Just to do the right thing. You understand? Um, I've been answering a lot of questions. I've been having a lot of people DM me, a lot of people email me wondering, where are you? Am I okay? I'm fine. The thing of it is if you was listening and in tune with me, you would have understood every word that I spoke, every word that I said. You would have understand every word that I expressed when I said the reason of why I no longer want to be on It's Lala or the Lala way. The reason why I felt like I needed to walk away. If you was really in tune, you will understand all those things because I explained everything to everybody. Never did I just walk away and shut it down and didn't give an explanation of why. And knowing at the end of the day, I did not have to explain myself to no one, but I felt that it was right because at the end, when I just have negative people and bitter people that's here for the mess and here for the drama and here for the negativity and here for the downplaying and here for the down talking. I also had good positive people over there that really supported me. So I felt like I had to give an explanation. But for the ones that was blind and didn't want to see or hear what I was saying, you understand, and then come back later to ask this and that, all you have to do is go to my last video, and my last video explains everything, everything in detail. Okay. And also, not even in my last video, but if you really heard me, okay, and not only hearing me just on drama, but hearing me when I speak with things that's related to me, you would have been have known that I was leaving. You would have been have known that I was going to turn this whole thing around. You would have been have known that I was going to walk away. Okay. Walk away with a smile on my face on this day. And I'm so thankful and grateful that I was removed and I was allowed to walk away. Because now in the background, if I ever go over, but I don't, I can see the realness in between. And I can see how at the end of the day, know it or not, wasting and spending all your time in tune with somebody else's life. And sometimes being so in tune with other people's lives, but we fail to realize or identify our own issues or our own problems or things within our own life that we need to do different, or understanding how can I speak or put my mouth on somebody when my situation ain't all the way together, or there is some cracks or splits or holes within my own foundation. You understand? And I think with a lot of people, that's what we do. We're able to sit up here and we're able to speak on other people, but no way are we able to identify the things within ourselves and our foundation and speak on it and talk about that, or identify it, rather than we rather be blind to it and take all our issues and our problems out on somebody else that has nothing to do with you, okay, or your foundation. So at the end of the day, I feel like this: how can you keep your sanity in place? How can you keep yourself together? You understand? So worried about the next. And I think that's where we go wrong in this world today. We are human. None of us are perfect. But it's a lot of decisions that we make that is not okay, that is not right. You understand? But we're not having a lot of people that's stepping up and trying to correct it, or say different, or get someone to do different. We just go along with it. We go along with it and we push it, okay, and make the other person feel that they are doing the absolute right thing when in reality you are not. Um Also watching, just sitting in the background and removing myself from this and just being HerSheMe, okay? I see a lot of people that are broken deep down inside, but continue to try to put on a good face, continue to try to be like the next. But somewhere in my situation and foundation is falling apart. It's falling apart, slowly falling apart. But I will continue to do and continue to walk, continue to move as everything is okay, because I need to look like the next. I need to sound like the next. I need to present it as it's all good. But in reality, behind closed doors, when I click this camera off and it's just me and my foundation, I'm down on my knees and I'm breaking myself apart. I'm so broken I cannot get up. I'm so broken I cannot speak. I'm so broken I cannot move. I think we put a lot on for social media, and a lot of people get caught up in it. Okay. Um. So today, HerSheMe, I'm just randomly talking, just like randomly picked. I'm just randomly talking. I'm just randomly talking because basically, I want y'all to open your eyes and your ears and stay woke, and do not be influenced by what you see and what you hear. Last time I did a video of I was talking about when I did the video of corrupted. The world is corrupt, okay? And I talked about how the world wants to snatch our kids, and by our kids being influenced by the wrong things. I did read a comment that said adults are the same. Exactly. Okay. We are influenced by a lot of things. You understand? We don't take time out to really view that. It's just going off what we see, going off what we hear, going off, I want this. I need this. Well, if I do this, maybe I'll be in the same position as she, okay, or he. And it don't work that way. Because behind it all, nobody's gonna tell you the real truth. Okay. And I can say, just now that I have moved myself away, and HerSheMe is fresh air for me. I mean, fresh air. I feel like when I get on here, it's just, I'm just free, y'all. You know, um, no pressure. And sometimes we can be influenced. Let me say this, honestly influenced. Influenced without even knowing that we are influenced. Picking up other people uh habits and sayings and words without even knowing. But then that goes where how strong are you? You understand is there are a few cracks in your soil. You understand is your door a little open. So these ways and things can creep in and then you can start trying to identify them as yours and you walk around with other people's identity laid upon you and still within you and knowing this is not me, you know. But if you never catch it, then what do you know? And I just say that in the world today, people are influenced by people. You understand? That's why you have so many people out here. I'm gonna say we all look the same, okay? Wear the hair the same. It's trends, it is. But where do we go back to holding our own, identifying ourselves as who I am? Okay. I feel like with me and my appearance, I want to be uniquely identified. I want to be uniquely creative. Okay. I want to look like nobody else. Okay. I don't want to wear that because they wearing it. I don't. If I want to put on 4, 5, 6, 7 different colors and make it my own, that's what I want to give. And I think, and this is just the I think, with so many people being broken and so many people being just weak and not strong enough and so weak to be influenced, that's where you take on other people's problems, other people's emotions, um, other people's patterns. You understand? Other people's, and I would say probably generational curses too. You're able to, that is not, you are not a part of that, but you are influenced by that. So here we go again, where I say the brain of the chain is able to latch on, pull you in. Okay. And I say pull you in because sometimes it is what we watch. It is what we listen to. It is who we are around. It depends on how strong it is. How strong are you and how strong and powerful whatever they are holding in order for it to latch. You understand? Because we all don't walk around powerful every day. We all don't walk around strong every day. Sometimes our soul is so weak. Our soul is so weak that we allow the souls of others to creep in. And we're walking around not only with our soul, but other people's souls as well. That's crazy. That's me thinking about it. And that's why we have so much of what's going on today. Because we have so many of these same souls just out here, not caring about nobody, nobody feelings, nobody foundation, nobody's nothing. That's why I say. Um, if we're struggling today, y'all, I'm just hitting whatever is crossing my mind. If we're struggling today. If somebody is out here feeling broken for whatever reason, you could be feeling broken because of just something that you have been dealing with or something that you have been going through. You probably feeling broken because of your past, the things that haunts you, the things that weakens you. Speak to it. I I want to say identify it. No, face it. Speak to it. Mirror it. Okay. Um. Sometimes we rely on others. We rely on others to lift us up. We rely on others to motivate us. We rely on others to help us kick out funks and different things. But then with that, sometimes we have to find routines and habits within ourselves that can break and allow us to feel greater than we are. Okay? I feel like that. Because If there is a time where you are in a weak space and you don't have that person, or you don't have that the word or somebody to really instill some goodness within you, what are you going to do? I think a lot of us need to go, we need to start back praying. And I think nowadays a lot of us rely on each other and other people and messages and watching this and watching that. And we forget the Most High is all you need. The only one you really need to turn to. You understand? I feel like the one that you need to turn to before you even turn to a therapist, before you even turn to medication. Turn to the Most High. Okay, speak your problems out. Speak whatever it is you're going through. Lay it out there for guidance. Um, I just want to say, continue to identify yourselves. Okay, continue to, as I said in one of my shorts, love the identity that you withhold. Okay? We all are unique in our own way. We have certain things about us that is unique that somebody else might view and say, "Ooh, I like." But if we're so hard on ourselves and so down on ourselves, and I say being hard and down on yourself is because sometimes just because I look in the mirror, I might not like what I see. You understand? I might not like absolutely nothing that I see, but why is that? You understand? Pour more into yourself. Even if you have a foundation, pour more into yourself. If you are in a foundation or you are in a situation, as I just said at the beginning of this video, where you know that you need to unbuild, to rebuild, okay, to start over, to break, to walk away, to start over, to start fresh. Just do it. There's no need to remain stuck for absolutely no reason because being afraid of starting over, starting fresh, a breath of fresh air. Sometimes in situations you have to walk away and you have to let things go. You understand? There's no more arranging that you can do. There's no more takeouts and put in that you can do. You understand? It's just we have to we have to start over. Okay? We have no other choice but to just start over. Be vulnerable enough to start over. Start over for your sanity. Start over for your health. Start over for your foundation. And also, I always say extended foundation. And I think foundation is very important because I'm talking about my kids, my everything. Okay? I think in a lot of situations, even with these kids, y'all, we have to take we have to take hold of our directions. If we're allowed ourselves to be influenced, if we're no longer in control of ourselves, what do you expect your kids to be? And I speak that all the time because parents need to be parents. We need to hold up to our responsibilities. We do. Um, so don't be afraid to start over, y'all. Sometimes things could be going good and great, but you know somewhere in there, I need to start over. I don't want to start over sometimes because I don't want to hear what people think, or I don't want to start over because then they going to talk, or then you can't worry about none of that. You have to worry about your mindset, worry about your sanity, worry about the greatness that you're trying to give. And is this situation good for me? Is it doing good for me? Is it helping me? Or is it breaking me? Okay. Um, Continue to find your worth. Continue to work on finding your worth. If you haven't found it yet, it's okay. We all find it in our own time. We all go through certain things, and if anybody ever tell you I didn't, we all go through certain things until we land to say, I have finally identified my worth. I finally woke up and I feel worthy. I feel worthy just as I am. That's it, y'all. I basically just want to get on here and just say a lot of that in HerSheMe. Okay. HerSheMe. HerSheMe. HerSheMe, it's me. HerSheMe, it's you. Be proud to say HerSheMe. Be proud to say I have a past. Be proud to say that I was able to identify the wrongs in everything that I did. I was able to identify it. I was able to address it. Okay. I'm able to embrace it. I'm okay with it. Okay. Because that's a lot of lessons that was learned to help me to continue to step in order to continue to climb and move forward. You understand? So embrace your her, embrace your she, and continue to stand and walk in your me. That's all that matters. Nothing else. Don't be ashamed of it. Never. Okay? Never. And don't let no one else tear you down or break you or try to make you feel ashamed of who I once was, who I know I can be. But I finally landed within that me. Don't allow nobody to knock or try to break you or make you feel different. Hold that head up. Keep standing with your head up high and say, yes, that's who I was. That's who I thought she was going to be. But now I'm landed and I am that better me. We're powerful than we think. But we have to let go of what other people think of us and what we're doing in our situations and take control of our situations in our mind and our own foundation, okay? Without other people trying to put their thoughts or opinions or inputs in. And y'all remember when I did my video and I used to say, it's my thoughts and my opinions, okay? And you can't tell me nothing. I think different of it now. Because right now, yes, people are going to have a lot of thoughts and a lot of opinions about other people's lives, other people's decisions, the words that other people speak, the identity of what other people give. They're going to have so much to say. But the thing of it is with having so much to say, I hope when it turns around to you and your foundation that there is nothing to say, okay? About you and yours. Now, if you can throw out your thoughts and opinions, but when you turn to yourself, there's so much to say, then I need to think twice of what I speak or what I say. Because on my behalf, all my ish is out of place. You understand? And that's the end of that HerSheMe, it's me. I hope y'all continue to have a good and great, blessed Monday. Okay. I want to say thank y'all all for just listening to little old me. Okay. And all y'all support. And anytime that y'all feel like y'all need to reach out and email me or you just want to talk to me or however the case may be, don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid to do it. Just needing to express. Okay. And I think stop holding stuff in. Express. Get your notepad, get your pen, write it down. Sometimes we don't have nobody to express it to, but just write it down. When you finish writing it down, you can reread it or you can throw it away. Just tear it up and throw it away because I released it, I addressed it, I faced it, I wrote it out. Now get rid of it. Y'all, we are powerful. But so many things in the world don't allow us to show our powers that we hold within us. And I just say, continue to walk with your head up. Continue to pray over yourself and your foundation each and every day. Continue to work on yourself and don't let nobody tell you different. Don't let nobody speak upon your change or what you're trying to do. because nobody understands where you're trying to go, or what you're trying to get to, or what you're trying to receive at the end. I may no longer be what you have known me to be, or what you used to me, or you are, let me slow down, what you are used to me of being, and it's okay. Okay. I think every day with people waking up, we should all change in some type of way. If you are waking up in the same place, the same funk, the same mindset, the same everything, each and every day with nothing different, something is wrong. Okay. You should wake up different every day. Something to give different. Nobody should see you and still see you the same. People should see you different because you should want to give different. I don't want to be who I was last year. I don't want to be who I was the year before. I don't want to be who I was the year before that. I don't want to be that. I want each and every day I want to change. And every year I want to grow in a different way. And remember when I said, it's year 2022, do something different. Give different. That's what you're supposed to do. It's a new year. Change something about yourself. Do something different within yourself. Anyways, y'all, have a good and great rest of your Monday. Okay, I was just chopping up, just whatever flow crossed, let it go. Okay, and I hope y'all continue to have an amazing day, a blessed day, and I'll see y'all on my next HerSheMe. Okay, I won't keep y'all waiting too long. I'll be back. I will. Peace.